Hey guys, before this video begins, I just want to let you guys know about my upcoming Whatnot auction I'm doing this Thursday, October 26th. This auction is going to include a bunch of pops from anime to horror to ad icons, you name it. We've got a bunch of things. And if you're curious how to get into this auction, if you just go down below into the description, I have a few links there. One is to sign up, where if you're not already a member, you get $10 for free. So if you guys want to get one of the pops from my live stream, possibly for free, feel free to use that link down below. And then the other link is to actually bookmark the show, or just the link to the actual show itself. And if we get 10 bookmarks, I'm going to be giving away this Freddy Funko's Michelangelo for free, essentially, as long as we get 10 bookmarks. But with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Peace. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Trafalgar D. Lol.
And I am Monkey D. Luffy. Or Lucy. Depends on when you catch me.
And today, guys, we are going to New York Comic Con. This is going to be day one, because I want to make 2 videos out of this. Why not? Why not milk it for 2 videos?
Milk the content. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. But yeah, so we're going to be going here for day one. I don't know if we have any, like, set goals for today. Like, would you say so? Like,
I think that, just absolutely getting all that One Piece stuff in. Like, there's a huge... Toei and Crunchyroll have been popping off with One Piece stuff recently. So I think that there's, like, a lot of... Like... I mean, the AOT voice actors got, like, last minute announced. I think that there's definitely going to be some One Piece representation there that just hasn't been said. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. I think that there's going to be a lot of surprises in store for us today, so I'm looking forward to it.
Dude, surely. I want to say for me, like, I want to try and find some cool Funko Pops. I want to see if maybe we can find some Funko content creators. Like, I think that'd be pretty cool. And just overall, just have, like, a good experience. Hopefully, if we run into any flippers, they're gonna get hit with the fucking room.
Red Rock combo.
But yeah, we will see you guys when we're on the train. Liam, how you feeling?
Feeling good. Let's go.
Let's go.
You know which way to tell. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Guys, we're in the con. We found Peak. Right, Liam?
Yes, sir.
Peak is right. Yo! Okay, guys, we're over here in the Dim Mac booth, and we gotta get ourselves a fucking skateboard, dude. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that well or not, but like, dude, that board is so fucking clean. Like, bro, surely
The peak board, if you will.
dude, I hope I can get that. It's gonna be so fucking fire. Okay, guys, so at this very first booth we went to, you can see just like a lot of anime pops. So, for example, there's like a lot of Naruto. You'll see right here we got the Tobirama and Hashirama 2-pack there. You got the glow-in-the-dark Rengoku. A lot of really cool anime pops that are like kind of like common you can find nowadays, but a lot of really good options there for like big animes. And honestly, I really want to pick up some of those Naruto pops because I just finished it, so they're all pretty banger pops. And then right here on this next one this is the same booth, but there's a bunch of grails. So like Grimmjow and Rukia were up there, which I really wanted to get that Rukia that whole time we were there. I really wanted that pop. Here is another one of the booths. I forget which this one was, if it was Fugitive Toys or not, but they had a lot of like the new like One Piece like restocks where you can see the Frankie of the Air Nose. A lot of like the JJK Chalice exclusives. Did that whole back wall there. And in this one right here, this show is crazy. There's like a bunch of prototypes and like really hard to find pops in this one. So yeah, right there you see like a Vegeta that Liam was pointing out. A lot of prototypes. Right here you can see a bunch of the voice actors that were there, which Liam ends up meeting that guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! And then here's another one where it was a bunch of really nice expensive pops. This is one of the other booths that we went to that had like a bunch of cool pops. Right there I was looking at like the Madara Uchiha Toby with like the Sharingan in his eye. There's like a bunch of other pops here you can see. It's just like a bunch of chases, con pops, and then I think I'm about to show it here in a second. The Hollow Ichigo. I really want to get that in my collection at some point because I fucking love Bleach. We had a lot of really cool pops at the con this year. Okay, guys, so me and Liam, we're just chilling at the train station. We're just waiting for our train. I got a lot more than I kind of expected, and I already spent like a shit ton. Yeah, I think we both spent a bit too much, but I mean, honestly, I feel like it was worth it. And I mean, this is only day one, so you know, I don't know if I'm gonna do the outro now because I mean, I probably want to show you guys some of the shit we got, like whenever we get home. Like, I don't know. How much stuff did you say you got? My bad.
I got a couple little trinkets, couple little things going on.
Yeah, I mean, to give you guys a little hint, I mean, there's 2 pops you can maybe see right there, but I didn't honestly get too many pops. I only got 2 today, and then I got an autograph, which I'll show you guys later on. It was a very cool autograph session, honestly. Like, dude, we can honestly just go on for a bit, just talking about how great that autograph session was, because, like, dude, the guy that voices Gojo has to be one of the most down-to-earth, like, voice actors I think I've ever met, which I've only met, like, 2 other ones, but...
Facts, dude, literally every voice actor confrontation I had today was genuinely awesome.
Oh, yeah, he got 2 signed things. You got to meet 2 voice actors.
Yeah, I got to meet a childhood hero, so, Merrick from Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sure, like, 2 people get what that is. But, no, really cool how, like, down-to-earth and chill a lot of these people were.
Like, honestly, dude, don't get me wrong, I liked Brace Papenbrook when I met him last year. He was a very cool guy, which, I mean, would you expect less of Mr. Papenbrook? But almost fumbled the phone there. But yeah, I honestly really liked today. I got a very cool collectible board that I'm really excited to show you guys if I haven't shown you already, because, man, I already looked, and the listings on it are very expensive. Not that matters, because honestly, I think the art on it looks so sick. I just think it's crazy to me that, like, had I not gotten it here for, like, that price, like, dude, we looked $600, bro.
Already.
That's crazy to me. So, but yeah, I'm going to show you guys the more stuff whenever we get back, and maybe we'll talk about the con a little bit more whenever we get back. So yeah, I will see you guys whenever we are back at Liam's. Okay guys, so I'm officially back from the con. This little part of the video is essentially just going to be an overview of all the items that I got when I was at the con. I am going to do a little bit of a video portion where I talk about me and Liam's day at the con right at the very end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's go through all the items that I ended up picking up today while I was at the con. So the very first booth that me and Liam went to when we got to the con was actually, surprisingly enough, a One Piece booth. Well, I shouldn't say surprisingly, because I feel like if you guys know me at this point, you'd probably know that, yeah, I'm going for the One Piece booth. And right behind the giant Luffy, which I feel like a lot of people have probably seen on Instagram and whatnot before, there is a booth for Dim Mak. And Dim Mak, if you guys don't know, is the brand of... I'm trying to remember his name. Fuck, what is his name? Anyway, I'm gonna blank on his name. I'll probably just put him on the screen right now. But I had to show you, or I had to cop this because honestly, I don't know if I'd ever be able to get this anywhere else. And it's this Gear 5 Dim Mak board, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to hold it so you guys can see. There we go. I love this board because it basically uses the giant Luffy pose, except it's the correct pose from the manga instead of the anime. Because in my opinion, and you know, I'm gonna go off on a tiny little tangent, I didn't really like how they did the giant Luffy in the anime. And so if that was the case on this board here, I don't feel like I would like it as much. I still love it, don't get me wrong. But I don't feel like I'd love it as much as, you know, how it is right here, which I I genuinely think this is perfect. I think this is one of the best boards I've ever seen. And I know some people are gonna give me some flack for this, but I'm honestly actually not gonna like use this as a skateboard. I want to have it displayed in the back because I'd honestly hate to fuck up this board. Like it's such a nice board, and I'm thinking I want to try and get it hung like right back here, and maybe get rid of that picture at some point. Because like honestly, I've been trying to squeeze shit in there for the longest time, and it's just I don't know. I don't feel like it's working. So I think putting this in the background is gonna be very cool. Okay, so while I was also at that booth, if you spent 125 or more, you get this pretty cool bag which has the Gum Gum fruit on it. It says Dim Mak Worldwide in one piece, and honestly, I wasn't originally gonna spend 100 and some for this, but like, this is such a nice bag. I think it looks really cool. It's a nice material. It's just like a cloth bag. But I've got a few goodies in here that I was going to also show you guys that I got while I was there. So, I'll start with the stuff from this actual booth, because I have a few items that I didn't show yet. And that is the pins, as well as a keychain. So, first off, here's the keychain. It says Dim Mak, and it's the straw hat. And it says, I want to say it says Dim Mak on here somewhere. Yeah, you might not be able to see it, but it says Dim Mak right here. And also, I'll explain why the nails are purple in, like, the next video, because it'll make more sense then. But just trust me, it says Dim Mak there. Now, I'm going to save the last pin for, like, my favorite pin for last. But the next pin we have here is Yamato. And I really like this Yamato pin. I think it looks really nice. And then you might be able to see it, but it says Dim Mak right here where the, is it a Kanao or something like that? I forget what the word is, but the like Yamato's weapon, it says it right on the end of that. It says Dim Mak Worldwide. So, very cool. I really like that pin. And the final pin, because I had to save the best pin for last, Luffy Gear 5. I love this one. I think this is honestly such an amazing pin. And where I'm going to hang these, I have no fucking clue. I mean, obviously I will have a place at some point, but as you can see, once again, it just says Dim Mak Worldwide right on his arm. But yeah, I love this pin. Alright, so the next stuff I'm going to show you guys is stuff that was from the, I want to say it was the Viz booth. So, as you guys might know, I am a huge fan of Bleach, and I had to get some Bleach stuff while I was there. It wasn't anything crazy, but we've got the Soul Reaper badge, or the Substitute Soul Reaper badge. I forget what the exact title of it is, but it says Part 2 streaming July 2023. Which, that already happened, so I don't know why they did that. This was also at the Viz booth, but it's a Shonen Jump pin. I like it. It's a nice, simple pin. Nothing crazy, and I'd definitely put that on something. And then finally, the poster, which I honestly am really kind of upset that it got so messed up and folded. But the 1,000-Year Blood War poster, I really like this poster. I think it looks so nice. You got Uryu, you've got, I want to say that's Bambietta, Gremmy, who else is that? Basby, the like second in command, and U-Haul's at the top. And then on the other side, on this side right here, you've got Ichigo, Rukia, Renji, Aphrodite, and Byakuya. So, very cool poster, and then on the back, it just basically has like all the manga that you can buy for it. So, I like it. It's a cool poster. I might hang it up one this way because I really like how this looks. And then this other thing I got was essentially a print for One Piece, and I think it's pretty cute. It's like a Wano one. I don't know if this is one of the manga like volume covers, but it's got like Odin, Whitebeard, Roger, Luffy, Wano. I think, is Yamato on there? No, it's Marco. And then you've got Buggy and Shanks on that side. And let me see if I can say the name. I think it's Mushroom Grenade. You can kind of see it right here if it wants to zoom in or focus, I mean. Let's see. Yeah, so Mushroom Grenade. And if I remember to, I'll probably link them down in the description if you guys like their art, because it was nice of them to hand those out. I really like that. And then the last main thing that I remember getting at the convention for that day was this is gonna be one of my favorite things because this was such a great experience. So I want to say it's the last video that came out. You guys would probably have seen some of the pops I got in the mail, and one of them was a Gojo pop, and I said in that video I want to get that pop signed, and so that is exactly what I did. And I might have to turn the light down because it might be hard to see, but here it is. I love this pop and how it came out. So as you can see, I put on there, or I had him write down, throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one. Because that is one of my favorite Gojo quotes. When he says that to Toji, I think it's such a sick one. And you can even see right down here, it says Gojo. And then you can see his signature, Kaiji Tang. I don't know if I don't think he put anything on the side. Yeah, okay, he didn't put anything on the side. But that was, I don't want to talk too much about it because I want to save it for what me and Liam want to talk about with it. But I will just say, if you guys ever get the chance to meet Kaiji Tang in person and get like a signature, whether it's for a Funko Pop or not, that guy is probably one of the best voice actors I think I've ever met. And I know last year I talked about Aaron Yeager, which, spoiler alert, you might be able to see the other autograph I got the day after. But genuinely, Kaiji Tang has got to be one of the coolest down-to-earth voice actors I think I've ever met. So, like I said, if you ever get the chance to meet him, please go meet him. He is such a cool guy. And also, might be a long time wait in the lines, but it's worth it, trust. And then the final things I got weren't actually at the convention center, but they were shirts that were at a place that I have actually worn shirts from before. And I honestly really like their brand. And it's the brand called Uniqlo. And I saw one in the mall where me and Liam got Shake Shack at, and I was like, alright, we've got to get some shirts there. So here is the Toji shirt from Jujutsu Kaisen. And honestly, it's this side. Sorry, I always mix up my directions here with the camera. This is the design it has on it, and it says Heavenly Restriction right here. You can kind of see it. But yeah, I really like this shirt. This is a very nice shirt. I don't have any purple shirts, and I'm gonna be so honest. I kind of copied Liam with some of these shirts because they were genuinely so fire. So that was the first shirt, and then the second shirt I got was a Chainsaw Man shirt. And it just has the Devil Hunters on it. So you can see you've got Denji, Power, Aki, and Makima's in the bottom right. And it says, the Devil Hunters are the Devil's Spear are the ones with a few screw loose. Okay. I had a struggle reading that, but yeah, it says that Devil Hunters with a few screw loose are the ones that Devil's Spear. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. And in the back of the shirt just says Tokyo Special Division 4 Devil Hunters. So, there you go. There's that. And the final shirt, because this one was on clearance actually, is another shirt that I actually saw when I was in Disney, but I didn't decide to get it. And it's this one with Levi just sitting in a chair, and it says, I will eradicate the Titans, or something like that. I swear to you, I will eradicate the Titans, yeah. Okay, so I'm not tripping. But that is my entire haul for New York Comic Con Day 1. Okay, guys, so now we're officially here with Liam himself.
Yo, what's up?
So we're gonna go through how our fucking day went, because like you guys get to see little snippets of it, but you didn't actually get to see or like hear the whole like, you know, what the hell happened, like what was all the events you guys went through, because honestly there was a lot of events. So
yeah,
so our first day was obviously the very first day of the con, Thursday, and I feel like we both got up like super fucking early that day. Like, you were up before me. Like,
yeah, I had like that like kid, because even before I was into like, it's funny, which I'll get into this a lot more, or I'm sure we both will. Like, we'll both get into this a lot more when we like actually get into like us being at the con. But like, this is something I would have gone to even if I wasn't into anime, just because like I always loved DC and like Marvel a lot as a kid. So this is something I've been dreaming of going to for like genuinely like a decade plus. of my lifetime, which is like about half of it, if not over half of it. So I was like a kid on Christmas where like I could not sleep even though I took like a dose and a half of melatonin.
Dude.
Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, so I woke up and I was just like, dude, I'm so freaking ready for this. Cause like I was in my brain, I was like stewing with like thinking about all the people that we're gonna get to meet, and I got to meet a lot more people than I thought we were going to.
Dude, I can't wait to talk about that when we get to it.
Facts. Genuinely facts, dude. So yeah, dude, I was up at like 4 a.m. and I was just chilling. I was just watching some YouTube videos and stuff like that, and just thinking about everything. But yeah, no, first day was like it was a long day because I was up at, I think I was up at like 3:30 or 4.
Dude, you were definitely up before me because I mean, I kept waking up in the middle of the night because I was pretty hyped too. I literally had the same exact thing. Even though I was there last year, like, dude, it's just so hyped to go to Comic-Con. It's genuinely so much fun. Like, honestly, guys, if you ever get the chance, go. It's worth it. Trust.
Absolutely. Even like I feel like there's even like a very special appeal to like your local ones and stuff like that. Like we have a local one in well, I say local, but like local-ish, I guess.
Yeah.
Definitely not New York. But we have one coming up and I'm still so excited about that. Like, bro, I'm plotting and scheming my cosplay already, although I'm thinking about how I'm going to have to I'm going to probably have to shave for it, but
I think we
whatever.
should do some Bleach cosplays for it, by the way. I think that'd be pretty fire if we do that for one of the days.
I'm totally down. I'm totally down for a Bleach one as well. I
Because
know, like right off the bat, I have committed though. Like I'm literally I have started like working out like crazy already now, just for the one that I sent you because like I know that you probably don't have to be like jacked to do Sakuna, but I want to be.
dude, it's genuinely gonna be so hype when we do that. Which
Wait, maybe I can do Cream Jow.
which speaking of which, yeah, honestly, Grimjaw would be so fucking sick if I could do that one. Speaking of which, we woke up pretty early that day, not only because we were hyped for the con, but we both had to get ready essentially for our cosplays, which day one was our fucking One Piece cosplays. Liam went as Monkey D. Lucy, and I went as Trafalgar D. Water Law. And honestly, dude, I'm kind of disappointed in my cosplay a little bit because one, my beard and like sideburns were gone like almost immediately. First off, and second, which I mean, I'll probably talk about this a little bit more, but like I couldn't bring my sword with, like the one that's always in the background. This one right here, I couldn't bring it with, which was very disappointing.
So dumb.
But yeah, so me and Liam were both pretty up early, and eventually, like, we went and we stopped at Dunkin', we stopped at my house because I forgot that, and I forgot my pops that I was getting signed, which one of them I didn't even end up getting signed, but we'll talk about that tomorrow, or I guess not tomorrow, like, realistically, but like whenever the next video drops, you'll hear about that one. But I am very glad I got that pop because I didn't get it. I mean, you guys can see him right there. Like, dude, one of the best fucking experiences at the whole convention. But we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. So we did that. We stopped at Dunkin', and then we got to the train station. And so we got everything ready. And we go in, and I'm talking to Liam. I'm like, I wonder if they'll be fine with the sword because I mean, it's not a real sword. Like, if you guys want to see this, like, this sword I got at the local convention that we were just talking about. It may look shiny, but like I don't know if you can really see it that well. It's literally just like a bamboo sword. It's not actually like a real sword that you can like chop people up with. So, like, what the hell am I gonna do? I'm not gonna fucking like, I'm not gonna murk anyone. I'm not gonna say the actual word because we're on YouTube. But like, what the fuck am I gonna do, bro? I'm not gonna do shit. And so we go to like the person that's like at one of the booths. And we're like, hey, is this fine to bring on the train with us? And dude, she gave us the most like, what the hell? Like, she's like, no, like, no, don't do that, no. And I'm like,
She
okay.
hit the um Actually, you can't do that.
Dude,
With a plastic sword, bro. Okay.
dude, she genuinely looked at us like we were fucking insane. Like we just came out of Arkham Asylum. Like, it was fucking wild. I mean, yeah, we're there in cosplays, but like, come on, bro. Like, what are we gonna do? We're not hurting anyone. So had to take
Actual for hours.
So we had to take the sword back, and then we got over, and like, it wasn't that long before the train came, and I don't know. I don't think we like either of us like fell asleep that train ride, right? I don't. At least I don't think so.
I was in and out of it a little bit, but yeah, what do we think? I think that we've just kind of watched YouTube videos, and I'm not gonna lie, like that is my. You want to put me to sleep? That is what you do. Like
That's what I do.
watching YouTube videos that just like dudes talking about something. That is typically like my ideal like
That's
falling asleep.
that's exactly what I do. I put on a teching video, and I'm like, all right, nighttime. So,
Adios.
but yeah, so which actually I want to talk about two things about that because it's two things that are actually pretty funny that relate to the con. So first off, number one, Naruto Shippuden, we finished it, or I finished it for the very first time on that train ride. I mean, I have some episodes left, but like, I'm pretty sure they're like side stories or like shit that's not like the main story focus. So
He finished the Shippuden manga. He finished watching what's in the Shippuden manga, essentially.
is it is it really is it really? Because like I remember I was literally at Barnes and Noble the other day, and I looked at like the last volume of I said Naruto.
Never in Shippuden. That's never in Shippuden.
Okay.
That never happens. For some reason, the first episode of Boruto is volume 74 of Naruto, which you got me. I have no idea why that's
Okay, I was gonna say I wasn't
Although,
sure.
it's also I'm not gonna go on a Boruto rant, but it's also not really because like it doesn't happen at all the way that it does happen. It's actually a lot stupider than you'd think it is. Like a lot stupider than what you think it is. But yeah, no, it basically the first couple episodes of Boruto is volume 74 of Naruto.
Dude, we'll talk about Boruto next episode too because I not next episode, but you know what I'm gonna say. But anyway, so we did that, and another thing that we watched was a YouTube video from this YouTuber called Shonen Showdown. So that's another key thing that. Okay, Siri, really ruining the moment, Siri. But that's another key moment that you guys might have to remember from next video, and we'll talk about it next video as well. But yeah, so that is essentially what our train ride was. We just did that, and then we got over there. We got to New York, and we just we're walking over to the con, and it was a lot different from last year because last year I got there a little bit later, so we weren't there right at open. But this year, essentially we just walked down the side of the building and then into like this parking lot, I guess. I don't know what the hell it was, but essentially we had to do like a few zigzags, and eventually like after 10 minutes, because we got there like 10 minutes or so early, we got into the con. And honestly, I don't think there was anything we dashed like straight for. Was there?
We hit up that float, bro. That was the first.
Oh yeah, that is actually the first thing we did.
Float, dude.
That's true. Yeah, no, I was like, oh, I know we went for the dim max stuff, but like, I wasn't sure if we went there or Viz first. Like, it was one or the other.
I think you saw we were like, okay, Gear 5 float, gotta get it, gotta see it. Yeah, we went for the Gear 5 float, and on the way we passed by the Viz one. We saw that scavenger hunt that they had, and you saw that bleach skateboard, like skate deck.
Dude,
like, that's sick, dude. I might come back and get that. And then, lo and behold, he saw the better one. He saw the better skate deck. 5 minutes later, dude, hold on, like
best fucking purchase of like the con, dude. Well, probably second. I don't know.
I'm imagining that when you're recording this, you have me make your screen bigger. Just I'm gonna gas it up. Just look at this,
dude.
Wait, look at that. That's sick.
This is so sick. I can't wait to hang that up. By the way.
And you know what? Yeah, I'll snag it quick. Hang on.
He's gonna snag it quick. You guys will see.
Laundry. I'll send him a screenshot of the shirt, but I copped the shirt from there. And I don't know if that's supposed to be NYCC exclusive stuff or not, but either way, really, really great Gear 5 stuff from Steve Aoki.
Steve Aoki's Dim Mac, yep. And I got a few things which I already showed you guys earlier. Did you get anything else, Liam, or was it just the shirt?
I got a pin too, but I don't know where it is right now.
You got the same one as me, which if you guys saw it earlier, it's the Yamato one. So
Right. So
which
I got that one as well.
peak pin, by the way. W pin design.
W pin. And then dude, after that, yeah, I think we went to we went to honor the pop of Peak, Sir Peak himself.
Wait, are you talking about this right here?
Or I'm sorry, the float, the big Gear 5.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
We went to the float after we actually went to Denmaru. And let me think. I'm trying to after that, I think we just kind of gandered at the Croc line, and it was it went literally, it wrapped around several times into several different areas. Essentially the line for the Crocs, there was a 4 zigzag person line that I would say was roughly 12 feet per, each zigzag was 12 feet. And then there was another zigzag that was 12 feet, and there was 3 of them, and then you made it into the actual line for the Crocs, which was also 3, and then the line up to the register. So it was a really big line. I mean, this was probably a line for a roller coaster during one of the most popular days for on a popular great summer day. That's how long of a line it felt. But well, I mean, that's also tomorrow, but that's how long the line was. And then we were let's do that tomorrow. We looked at that, we're yeah, that's a tomorrow thing. Let's do that first thing, because when we got there, the Denmaru line was nothing.
Oh, Dinmac?
Or yeah, Dinmac.
Bro's got it mixed up with Minomaru.
Dinmac, but literally the line for Dinmac should have taken us 5 minutes, but there was this little bro who was.
Oh my god, I forgot about this motherfucker.
Bro, I swear that was freaking Patrick in that one episode of SpongeBob where he's just I'll have a.
Dude, literally, that's literally what it was. I forgot about that, dude. And the fucking guys behind us were I was waffling because I was pissed about it, but the guys behind us, dude, they were really waffling. They were were
they waffling though? They were right.
Well, no, they were right, but I'm saying they were waffling because dude, I was fucking pissed. We were all pissed that these guys were taking 20 fucking years to pick something. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, Dim Mac had a lot of good choices, so I guess I can't blame him too much for having a hard time, but bro,
15, bro,
dude,
15
Max is Max should take 10 minutes. It should not take you 30 fucking minutes to pick something. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the first 5 people, they were not one of the first 5 people. The first 5 people in line, I could see that taking 5 minutes.
Yeah.
To pick what you want, because you did not have me and Default, we were looking through the catalog in the line. We were all right, we're gonna get up there. We know what we want. We know. If you're the first 5 people, I could see you taking 5 minutes, being okay, this is cool, I think I'd rather this, maybe this, but 5 minutes, that's pretty realistic for the first couple people. But 15 minutes?
No, it was, dude, it had to be more than 15 minutes for them. I'm telling you, bro. 30.
I'm being very nice here, but it's very possible that it felt 30 to 45 minutes, but I honestly do not know. It felt genuinely way too long. That's the only thing I can say about it. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we got some fucking great stuff, so whatever.
See, the thing I'm thinking is, I feel the reason why they took so long, if I can actually grab it, is because they were trying to figure out what they wanted to get so they could get this. Because essentially, to get this bag, you had to spend $125 or so at the booth. And so I kind of had to think about it, this board I want to say it was maybe $70 if I'm correct. I could be wrong on that. I know it was somewhere around that range.
60.
60. Okay, either way, like it was somewhere around that range, and I knew I was getting that, and I saw these bags, like they had them displayed. It was this, Kaido's fruit, Law's fruit, and then Eustace Fraud's fruit. Captain Mid, his fruit, which also, Liam, I found out that those were each a different one for every day. So if you went day 1, you got Luffy's, day 2 is Kaido, and then like so on and so forth. So
Good thing you were there day 1.
yeah, I didn't really want the Kaido one.
Bro did not want Mid. Bro did not want Captain Mid, bro.
Nope.
I mean, Kaido's fruit looks pretty cool, and so does Law's. But Kid's fruit looks good, but like you'd get me damned before I'd own a piece of Kid merch.
Dude, literally. Which actually, I mean, maybe I'll save that for the next video, but Eustace Kid might be on his way to my house at some point soon. But but yeah, so that was like the first thing we started out with. And then from there on, like we were basically just checking out everything else that was at the con. So we were looking at like the other booths. Like Liam said, we checked out the Viz booth at some point because like I said, I saw that skateboard, and also they were handing out these little things that were like, oh, do a little scavenger hunt and you get some cool rewards. And I was like, oh, okay, I want to do that maybe. And then we just kind of forgot about it that day. So I was like, you know what? That's a thing for tomorrow. So that's what we did. Which we'll talk about the reward for that was. I may or may not be wearing the reward from that little scavenger hunt right now, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But anyway, so from there on, I want to say we mainly just checked out Funko booths, like not the Funko booth, but like Funko Pop booths.
Bro, don't even get me started on the Funko booth.
Oh, yeah. Dude, the Funko booth, like that's a whole other conversation, man.
Yeah, I think for like pretty much like the latter half of the day, we just kind of spent like most of the time like just exploring and getting a good idea of what was at the con and like what was there. Like I feel like day 1 existed to make day 2 even better than it was.
Yeah.
Like, and that's not to say that day 1 was bad necessarily.
Yeah, no, because day 1 wasn't that bad.
But like, I mean, we'll get it. I'm not gonna say anything about day 2. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
But yeah, no, like, we literally just like went around like looking for pops and like got like a, like, see, this is the cool thing. There's like foreshadowing to this, I guess. But like, we just spent so much time on day 1 just going around, and especially like the latter half or the early half of day 1, just getting an idea and getting a lay of the land and like knowing what was there, because I'm genuinely like serious about this. I think that by the time that con ended, we could have guided you to almost any booth.
Yeah, pretty much, except for one certain booth, one fucking booth, dude. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Which you know what? I'm just gonna say it right now. We may not have done that first scavenger hunt where you got the certain reward. I mean, I guess I kind of spoiled it. This was the reward for one of the scavenger hunts. But, dude, the scavenger hunt on day 1 was finding the fucking Rukia pop, dude. Because, bro, I saw Rukia at 2 different places because I really wanted a Rukia pop. Because, I mean, you guys can probably see, but, like, 1, 2, 3, that's all I have for my Bleach pops. Like, I want to have Rukia because, in my opinion, she's, like, the side character of Bleach. And, like, why would you not want Rukia, dude? Like, she's a goat. Like, so literally, I saw her at a few booths, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend $200 right away. Which, I mean, ultimately, looking back at it, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because, I mean, that's more money that I would have spent on the con. That I mean, not that I didn't want to get Rukia, but, you know, I feel like I could have used that money, like, in better places, and I did. I feel like I did, personally. But, yeah, so we saw her at 2 different booths. One, she was at a booth where Grimjaw was actually right next to her. And that was the first booth, and I think I have a video of like all of these booths, and you guys have already like seen these at this point, but yeah, so I was like, damn, I really want to get this Rukia pop. And next thing you know, like literally that first booth where we saw the Rukia and the Grimjaw, gone. She just disappeared. And so I'm like, damn, maybe I should have bought her. And there was another pop that I was looking for that you guys also seen already, and it was the Sora pop. And that one I saw, and I was worried. I was like, oh shit, did this one get sold too? Because like, this is a pop I've been looking for years. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I've wanted this pop for a pretty long time. And I mean, I could have bought it off Mercari, but I would have rather just gotten it in person. And I mean, that's what I did. So luckily, I found that one. But bro, oh my god, finding that Rukia pop or like missing out on it. Like I said, I kind of regret it, but at the same time, it's money I used in like better places. So I don't regret it too much. But man, dude, we saw a lot of fucking expensive pops. Like day one. Like, do you remember that booth that was in the corner, like kind of like above the Funko booth, if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wasn't that the one that you got the Sora Pop from?
Yeah, that one. Dude.
Yeah, dude, they had like some that hit like the couple thousands, like
Yeah.
up into the tens of thousands.
It,
And then not to mention that one spot where I'm trying to think of what if that was day one or day two, but we'll get into that later. But that other spot where there was like those really like where I got one of my cases from.
yeah, that was day two. That was day two.
That was day two. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like that one spot had like some seriously like crazy stuff there. I'm trying to remember what one of them was. I think one of them was the original like red-haired planet something.
The Planet Arlia Vegeta.
Yeah. I love how I'm the Dragon Ball fan and you knew what I was talking
Dude,
about.
that's one of the most expensive Funko Pops of all time, so gotta know them. But
yeah, fair. But like, dude, like they had that there, and like, I mean, I would never spend the amount of money that it takes for that pop. But as a Dragon Ball fan, like, a goal of mine would be to have that signed by Sabat. That would be like
that would be amazing.
Chef's kiss, right there. That'd be so cool to have. But it'd also probably be like, realistically speaking, way more money than I might ever want to spend on something like that.
Dude, the one pop that I saw in that booth that I really wish that like either one of us could have owned, fucking Con Sticker Brook, dude, worth $2,000 fucking dollars. Like, oh my god! And then also, well, no, I have to save it for day two. I can't say it, but you know what I'm gonna say.
Why it would have been so cool to have that. There's a reason.
Yeah,
why.
there's a reason why.
But oh my gosh, dude, that was really, really unfortunate. But however, I think that kind of, because like most of the like exploration and stuff like that kind of, it was like the first half of day two, which gets, or day one, which kind of gets us into like the latter half of day one, which is like, I would say that like from post lunch to all of day two is like the first
Peak.
half of the Comic-Con was like really good. It was good. It was like fantastic. And then the end-ish of day one up to all of day two was like fucking peak, bro. It was like peak
Dude.
convention experience. So we're taking our time. We're walking around to all the different places with all the different pops. We're gathering some information. And then we walk around and we sort of like, let's figure out who's here. Like, who's genuinely here today? And we find out, okay, so this means genuinely, like, we walk past it first. We see Saitama was there. He's also Meruem. Which now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of wish I brought my Meruem pop on day two, but whatever.
Oh yeah,
I'm literally not gonna complain.
Max Middleman, I think his name is.
Yeah, Rengoku. He wasn't there when we passed by initially, but he was there.
Yeah.
And then this was my king, my goat. If any of you have ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh, Yami Merrick, and I mean he also voices just regular Merrick as well. But he's the main villain of season 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm like, dude, this is like, Yu-Gi-Oh is an IP and something that like I have been paying attention to for like genuinely almost 15 to 16 years of my life. And it's funny because like also one of the things I got on the first day of con was these fucking blue eyes earrings.
Oh, I forgot you got those, honestly.
But like, dude, I literally to this day, like right here on my desk to the left of me, I have like 15 decks. I literally have like, it's closed right now, or it's tabbed out right now. But literally like 20 minutes before Default called me, I was playing Master Duel. And like I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It is like one of my favorite things ever. And Merrick is like my favorite character from Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, it's literally either him or Kaiba. And so I also own the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh manga back there. If you see, it's like the fucking two black books down there.
Oh, I didn't even know that's what it was.
But yeah, one of my favorite IPs of all time. So seeing him there was really cool, and I'm like, dude, they had the Merrick pops like on display that you could buy there, and then I was like, okay, I remember seeing them elsewhere, and I think they were cheaper, and so I'm like, all right, we gotta like rehook around, and we gotta find some, and so I was like looking around, and I was like thinking to myself, like, okay, we gotta find these Merrick pops. I don't know where they're at, and I end up finding. So if you are a knower, if you are a major Yu-Gi-Oh!
If you are a knower,
Merrick's main monster is the Winged Dragon of Ra, and I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show the back first. But so I was able to find a Ra pop at the Comic-Con for literally cheaper, like a pop that's like twice the size of the Merrick one. And this means more to me because like if I were to own a Yu-Gi-Oh pop, I'd rather it be one of the monsters
yeah.
than one of the actual characters. Because like that's like what the action scenes are. It's more about the monsters and the characters themselves. And this is like his main, like this is the Blue Eyes White Dragon to Merrick this is the Blue Eyes White Dragon to Kaiba. Ra, that's what Ra is to Merrick. And basically in the anime, there's like this really long chant that has to be played because like Ra's a god card, and there's like this really long chant that needs to be like performed before Ra is played. And I brought this pop up to Jonathan, and he was as hype as I was about it. Like, dude, he was like, dude, this is so cool. And like he started like getting into his Merrick voice, and he's like, my beast, like he was like pogging off with me, and he signed the front of this with like half the Ra chant, and then signed it as himself and as Merrick. Like, dude, this is genuinely like probably my favorite collectible that I ever own now. He made my fucking year, that man. Like, I was so I didn't even know what to say. Like, I was just at a loss for words, like hearing like the voice of Merrick like right in front of me in character, just basically talking to me the whole time. Had to get a picture with him as well. Like, it was just 10 out of 10 experience. It was so cool, especially because like at the time, not that Rengoku isn't my goat, because like I didn't get this at con, but like I keep this right on my desk. Like, Rengoku is my goat. And Rengoku was also there as well. But like the line for Rengoku like wrapped around the area like several times, and everyone was there for Rengoku. And me, this one little man holding this Winged Dragon of Ra pop, is like, where is Jonathan? So he was popping off just as much as I was. It was such a cool experience.
Dude, I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, but like even I could tell that guy was fucking awesome. Like, dude, the way you and him just like reacted to each other, like, or like the interaction, like, I don't know, it was really fucking wholesome. I fucking love that moment. It wasn't even like something that I knew much about. Like, I thought that was so fucking cool.
Yeah, definitely. And then that's kind of what got us into like once I got this signed, that's when we were kind of like, who else is here that like wasn't talked about? Because we also never saw, like, Rengoku was not advertised.
Yeah.
That was someone that was just there. And we also passed by Luffy, and like we saw posters for like a couple other people who we ended up meeting tomorrow anyway, who I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
But like we saw some stuff like, who the fuck else is here that they're just not saying is here? And so we were like, all right, let's fucking book it downstairs. Let's go check out what's downstairs. Let's see who's signing.
But first, before we talk about that, should we just get the bad shit out of the way? Should we get the bad shit out of the way before we talk about the most W shit? Because there's something that there's an elephant that we have to talk about that's in the room, and it's the fucking flippers, because they're quite literally shaped like elephants. So, okay, that was kind of fucked up, but I don't care.
He's right.
We go to the fucking Funko booth, and we're checking shit out. Dude, literally right as you get over there, there's a guy sitting up against the eBay booth, which is like right across from the Funko booth, and he just has like 6 bags out, and he's fucking trying to sell them shit. Like, I literally have a picture of him. I'm gonna put it on screen now with a fucking clown over his face, because, you know, gotta, you know, gotta show him for what he is. But anyway, like literally, this fucking guy is just sitting here with like 6 bags worth, and I'm like, oh my god, bro. And it's like it gets worse as you keep walking down. And so literally, dude, I had so much fucking hope for this dude. We get over to like the side entrance of the booth, and it's like us, and then there's like these like 2 or 3 people in front of us, and I'm like, oh shit, are we gonna be able to get in? Dude, okay, so for reference, I did not see them holding a fucking paper with like the shit on it. You know what I'm saying? Like with all the pops that were available for that year, I did not see them holding that. At least I don't remember them holding it. So, and they just let them in. Like they cut the fucking line and they got in, and I was like, what? That's fucking crazy. And so we're standing there waiting, and the guy that's like at the fucking booth that works there, he's kind of just standing there. He's not saying shit to us. Like, so I'm thinking like, oh, I guess we're in the clear. Like, you know, we're just chilling here. And then after those people got finished, he just says to us, he's like, hey, do you guys have your paper? And I'm like, no. And he's like, do you guys have like, you know, the online thing? And I was like, no, we don't like have any of that shit. Like we didn't get that. He's like, oh, well, did you guys like do the online like, you know, thing where you're supposed to have the reservation? I was like, no. And he's like, oh, okay, then yeah, you guys can't come in. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Bro said literally fucking nothing. I to this day, I genuinely have no clue what he's talking about. I'm not gonna lie, I think the people in front of us are just the better, smarter people who just said yes, and the bro just let him in. I'm like,
yeah,
90% sure that's what happened.
yeah, I think. Or also, if we would have had that like picture or that link that I pulled up later from like the QR code you could scan, I feel like if we had that open, then like he would have let us through. Cause
What the dude was looking, they didn't check anything. I think they just said yes and he just let them in.
dude,
I'm
oh
like
my God.
90% sure if we were literally just one lie away from getting the con pop.
See, my thing is this, right? I would have totally been down for that, but if we were lying, last thing I want is to get kicked out of New York Comic Con. Like, I don't know if he would have done that or like any of them would have done that, but like, I don't know. That was just the one thing I was like,
We would have been kicked out of the booth. I don't think they could have kicked us out of the con for that.
okay, I was gonna say, yeah, I would hope not, but like, I don't know. Oh, and there's one other thing I have to talk about with that. The fucking CEO or COO, whatever the fuck he is of Funko, was standing like 2 feet away from us, dude. And keep in mind, like I said already, you have these fucking hippos of flippers sitting like literally on the walls trying to sell pops, and the fucking COO is like standing right there. Bro gave no fucks. I'm like, dude, the way I wanted to say something to this fucking dude, Mike Becker, because that's his name, Mike Becker. I would have loved to just said, hey, are you fucking blind? Like, do you not see all these like dumbasses that are sitting here that don't even care about your fucking company or your collectibles, that are literally just like making bank off it because you guys are fucking too lazy to do anything about it? Like, bro, it's genuinely so infuriating. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, fool ya fool, dude. That's him. Fool ya fool. Like, bro, oh my god.
Yeah, he I don't like, it's generally like one of those things that, like, I don't even like know what to say about that, because like as like, you know, as somebody who's been like who's like managed things and like who's had like high response, I've never had an inkling of responsibility that man holds over an entire company. But I can assure you that above anything else is that, along with people loving your product, because like obviously we love the product. Like, I mean, I was literally just telling you guys that this is my favorite collectible that I own. And it's a pop. It's a Funko Pop.
Yeah.
This is like by far my favorite collectible that I have. I mean, it's also the signature. Like, there's other things tied to it, obviously, but like
Yeah.
there's something special about Funko Pops, because they cover such like like, they're not like bobbleheads, like where bobbleheads have always been tied to like sports and stuff like that. Like, there's so many different like applications for this. Like, Funko as a product is genuinely one of the greatest products that has ever touched the planet, and I'm being 100% serious. I genuinely think it is one of the best products that has touched the planet. However, the company is so fucking stupid. Like, the solutions to this is so easy. Like, from one perspective, like, as someone who has any sort of power in your company, like, you need to make sure your product is good, but you also need to make sure that the people who buy it want to keep buying it from you. And now, granted, like, I suppose he does always have that guarantee, because, like, no matter how much me and you deal with scalpers, we're probably going to be buying this product always, because even though we're supporting Funko, by buying One Piece pops, we're also supporting One Piece. So it's like a
Yeah.
double-edged sword, because, like, to be honest, if there was a way for me to support One Piece like this without supporting Funko, I do it. Like, I mean, I guess I do by, like, also, you know, reading off of Shonen Jump and stuff like that, because I love you, Oda. But, like, you know, this dude, he is someone that genuinely does not care about the people who are actually buying his product whatsoever. And because, like, one of the biggest, like, the shit that happened at Con is unfortunate and it sucks. Personally, I think reservations are are really bad at conventions like this. I think that they help nobody. And the reason why I think that they help nobody is because you have neckbeards. And we'll get into the whole Crocs thing tomorrow, but, like, personally speaking, the way that Foot Locker handled their line, 10 days out of 10, I will take that over Funko, over
Yeah.
how Funko handles theirs. And the reason why I think reservations are stupid for conventions is because if you want to get everything, go every day. That's what you have to do. If you want to get the Funko Pops, if you want to get the Crocs, if you want to get all of that, go every day. You do not get the right to, like, skip, like, or, I mean, you do, because that's literally what happened, but, like, you shouldn't get the right to, like, essentially skip the lines with a reservation, because the exclusives at the convention, the price you pay to get that is using the time you have at the convention. Why should you get to, like, if you want to do something, go and fucking do it. Go wait in that fucking line that you want to wait in. But the problem is that most of the time with, like, all these reservations and stuff like that, you know, there's generally almost nothing left for those who, like,
Actually
are
collect.
like, actually collect and wait in line. Because, dude, I'm not kidding you, I must have, like, when the reservations opened up, I probably, like, dude, I clicked on a minute before. Like, I was literally sitting there at 9:56 spamming the refresh button on 3 different devices, and I couldn't get in on any of them. I was there, like, 2 minutes early. Like, literally the minute that it spawned up, I clicked on that shit, and I couldn't get it for Thursday or Friday. Like, it's genuinely ridiculous how this shit works. Like, and, like, I don't know, man. I don't think reservations work. And I also just don't, like, there were people there who had, like, 2 bags or 6 bags of stuff. Why can you do that? Why is that a thing?
Yeah, I want to know how that's a thing. Because, dude,
No, I don't care if you're a One Piece fan and your fucking 10-year-old son, who's probably not your son, and some fucking kid that you kidnapped because you're a sweaty neckbeard, who's fucking terrible and an awful person. I don't care if you both like Luffy. Shut the fuck up. You don't both get him. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
There's, like, 300 fucking thousand people at these conventions. And the fact that, like, I'm not gonna, like, you know, get too heated about it, because there's always the potential for you to buy these pops then, like, outside with shared sticker, but Funko also fucks that up. But, like, so I'm not gonna get into that because this is about the con. But, like, seriously, genuinely, if you're in the Funko line, and, like, it also doesn't help that there was a dude who was there yesterday, like, or not yesterday, who was there on Thursday that we saw, who sold pops, and then was also there, like, I honestly forget if it was this exact pop, but I'm just using this as an example.
Yeah.
he was there on Thursday. He had like a Luffy. He sold that Luffy, and the next day he had another Luffy, implying that he fucking bought more. You shouldn't. You also just shouldn't be able to buy a reservation for multiple days because you're almost guaranteed to get a pop if you have a reservation for a day. Like, you're pretty much guaranteed to get any of them. I don't think any of them sold out on Thursday before all the reservations went out, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I'm pretty sure Luffy did sell out before like it was open to the public. Like,
Okay. Well, then I'm tough shit. I mean, that's just how these work. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, like, I mean, but also one of the reasons he probably sold out was because neckbeards were buying 6.
yep. Dude,
So,
it was very, very frustrating. But you know what? Fuck the Funko booth, because you know what? I think there were so many better things at the convention than the Funko booth. Like,
that's right.
which honestly, bro, let's talk about the peak, bro. And the peak is sitting right behind me, right here, dude. Oh my god, dude, the best fucking experience at the actual convention, dude. Because like, I genuinely don't think, aside from maybe Bryce Papenbrook, I don't think I've met another voice actor. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I don't think I've met a voice actor as cool as fucking Kaiji Tang, dude. I think that was his last name. I'm hoping I have that right, Kaiji Tang. But like, dude,
What a fucking champion, dude. Like, also, I fucking love his signature as well.
his signature is very nice. It is a really nice one. But yeah, we were waiting in the line for him for around like maybe what? Was it like 30 minutes or so?
Yeah, I would say about like 30 minutes or something like that.
So yeah, we're waiting in the line, and eventually we get up, and honestly, like, you know, the fucking Merrick one, like, even though it wasn't an experience for me, I already thought it was a cool experience. Dude, this was like just as good, if not an even better experience. Like, maybe I'm biased because like I didn't really know too much about Merrick,
I
but
think
like,
they're very equal for me, to be honest. But like, dude, he also voiced like Guts and stuff, and so like, dude, getting to talk to him about like JJK and like, dude, he's a huge manga fan, and he's so very much like cares about like the story, which I think is a huge explanation as to why he's so good at the role. Because first of all, if you're one of the dub haters on Gojo, get out of here, leave.
yeah,
Like we literally leave, bro. I'm not always a dub defender, but I do think the JJK dub is very good, and I think it's an exception.
yeah.
And like, Gojo is an exception among exceptions. He is, dude. He is so good at what he does, and also again, just the voice actor himself. W fucking dude, man.
Dude, I got to watch those episodes that you were talking about the other day because I haven't been watching it in the dub. I've been watching it in the sub lately because, you know, I caught up to it around like after the, like, what would you call it? The prequel arc or whatever you want to call it.
Hidden inventory.
Yeah, hidden inventory. Like, I don't think after a hidden inventory was like dubbed yet, so I was like, okay, I gotta watch this in sub. But I went back and I watched this in dub, and man, he knocks it out the park, bro. He does so fucking good.
The one part where like he's fighting Hanami and Jogo, like the need a hand, and like rips off Jogo's hand. Like, I'm like,
Dude, he does it so fucking cold, bro. He is amazing.
when he's like ripping out Hanami's antennas, and he's like, "So this is your weak point, huh?" And just like joints that, like,
Dude, he's a monster as the role, dude. He does it so fucking good.
It's so good, man.
And
Like,
and also, I mean, guys, I don't know if you saw it already from me or Liam's thing, but like, we had to do the quote, dude. We had to do the quote. So
literally, I think because it was kind of funny because like I also think that like when we asked for a quote, he was just a knower too. Like he was just like, so you guys know, I literally like, because we asked for a quote, and I think I said like a single syllable, and he's like, "Yep, that." Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a knower too. I mean, which makes sense. I mean, it's probably like the Gojo line, but like still, it's just, he was like one of the most easy to talk to people that I've ever like just genuinely like such a cool, like chill guy. Like again, like we were just literally talking to him about Jujutsu Kaisen,
Yeah.
and like he was talking about it like he was a fan, and I'm like, bro, you're fucking Gojo. What do you mean you're a fan?
Like, dude, honestly, I'm gonna say a take that honestly I don't feel like it's a hot take anymore at this point. I think meeting a voice actor is just a lot cooler than meeting like one of the Hollywood celebrity actors. Like there was the big list celebrities like Chris Evans, Mary Winstead, which I think she's Ramona Flowers. There's I think there was like a few more, but like honestly, dude, meeting a voice actor is just really, really like just a lot cooler to me because for me, I feel like these are the people that aren't really. Not that I'm saying every person that's like that. Like I don't know if Chris Evans is like this, but like I feel like Hollywood celebrities that are in movies and shit are just like I don't know. They don't feel like real people to say the least. Like I feel like they're people that are way too much into fucking drama and like all that fucking scandalous shit. Like I'm not about that personally. And like talking to Kaiji Tang was just like it felt like I was talking to like Liam. Like someone that's just like equally as into fucking manga and anime and shit as me. So it just I don't know. I didn't feel intimidated. Like he's a really approachable, easy to talk to voice actor. And I think people like that are a voice actor are just genuinely so fucking awesome, and that's why I had such a great experience talking to him. So
Yeah, no, and literally, like, I think that coming off of this, especially right after the whole Funko thing, it just, like, it melted away, like, after meeting Kaiji Tang, like, literally, like, it melted away, like, all the fucking, like, I'm not even, like, that bummed about, like, the whole Funko thing, because just getting to meet him, dude, was just,
yeah,
it leveled me out so much, man. Like, it gave me energy, even though I slept, like, shit. Got no sleep, bro. I felt invigorated after meeting him, dude. It was so cool.
yeah, like it genuinely was like a breath of like fresh air because for me, like me and Liam were both fucking exhausted, dude. Like we were both like dead fucking tired, but like after talking to him, I felt refreshed, dude. Like I got hit with that fucking Dead by Daylight adrenaline perk, dude. That's what happened to me. The gates were fucking about to be open, so but yeah, so literally probably the best experience, at least in my opinion. I think that was the best fucking moment in the whole con. And you can debate that with me, but like,
Well, that makes sense. That's like definitely makes sense for you. I mean, like because it's not like you would have enjoyed me meeting Merrick. Like
no, yeah, like,
so, but it's just it's too close for those two. But like Merrick is just so carried by nostalgia for me. So like I don't know. It's just difficult. But
no,
I
yeah,
mean, it doesn't matter, like because one, they were both great, but then there was also another great. I mean, there were two more great interactions. Actually, there were like
three. Yeah, I think
four
there's three more. Wait,
interactions.
4?
Like, yeah, because even the one that like wasn't the best, it was still a great interaction. It's just that we got salesman pitched at the end.
Oh yeah, yeah, no,
But
no,
it was still a good interaction.
no.
Like,
No, I'm gonna say I still enjoyed that interaction. I don't care about that last part. Like I thought that last part was kind of funny, if anything. But like, dude, we'll say that for the next video. But dude, oh man, I can't wait to talk about like the stuff for the next day because dude, the next day stuff is fucking insane.
yeah, which I mean, actually, we're pretty much. I mean, like after Gojo, I remember we saw Nobara there, which I I am a huge Nobara. Like Nobara is like probably top 5 for me, maybe top 3 in JJK. So I was like, dude, I want to meet Nobara as well because this is also a person that I'm like great dub voice actor. So this would be really cool. And so we ended out the day. I think we just tried to find me like a Nobara pop, but we couldn't find. I wanted the one with the roses, and we couldn't find that. And so I think we like looked around, and then
I found the Sora pop like
that's
right
when
before we
that's
left.
when you got the Sora pop, and then we couldn't find us. We're like, all right, whatever. She'll be back here tomorrow. We'll figure it out then.
Oh, and then I also got at one point we went to this fucking booth that was like a booth that was like, yeah, no, we're not flippers. Like essentially, like literally, they weren't there to fucking go and resell shit at the con. Or I mean, obviously they were selling shit, but like they weren't people that were going there buying the con exclusives and selling them at their booth. Is what I'm trying to say.
There were places there that were doing that.
Yeah, there were, and maybe we'll talk. Well, actually, no, I think one of them was that day. I'll talk about him afterwards, but like, These people were so fucking nice. They were like this store that's in New York. I have their business card around here somewhere, but like literally they were so nice. And I got this one Black Clover pop. It's Spirit of Zephyr, and it's a glow in the dark one. I don't remember if I put it on screen earlier. I think I might have, but if not, I'm gonna put it on again. Dude, the glow in this pop looks so fucking insane. It looks so good. And Black Clover is on my list to watch next, so like before anyone says, "Oh, you're not even a Black Clover fan yet," like I'm getting there. All right, I'm trying to get the pops ahead of time. So, but that booth was very nice. The booth that wasn't very nice was the one that was literally fucking selling pops from the con at the booth. Literally, these motherfuckers.
200 for like $200, right?
Yeah, Con Ichigo is like $200. There's this one pop I have that's from last year's New York Comic Con. It's like the twins from our own host club or something like that. And I have those literally sitting like over there, and I paid like $25 for them for the shared sticker. These fucking idiots had them posted for like $70. And also, this is the same booth that last year they got the shared sticker going Mary Pop for, I think it was 270 or something like that they were trying to sell it for. Dude, and this motherfucker that works there literally looks like the damn nerd emoji. So not to roast looks, but like, because that's kind of a low blow. But like, I mean, that's kind of what bro looked like. Just saying, I had to throw it out. Anyway,
definitely look like a professional waffler. That's all I can say about it.
Literally. But aside from that, after that, we dipped from the con, and we went to Shake Shack because, dude, gotta get that Shake Shack, post con, because I don't know, Shake Shack's just goated like that. What can we say?
It's actually my first time having it, it was very good.
That was your first ever time having Shake Shack?
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, I didn't know about the one that you just told me about that was like really close to us.
Yeah, I didn't know that was your first time. I thought you said, "Oh, you haven't been there in a while," or like it's been like a hot second. I didn't realize it was your first time.
Dude, good shakes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm
good burgers too, but
I'm glad you enjoyed the shake. I was gonna say they are pretty good. I don't know. I wasn't feeling like a shake after that. I was just like, I need this energy because I had to drive home.
Caffeination.
But that drink was really good. If they have it at my Shake Shack, I might have to go stop there for it. But anyway, and then right as we were about to leave, I noticed that they had a Uniqlo right like across from the Shake Shack, if not like a floor below. And that's where we had to cop this fucking Peak shirt. Liam found it before me, and he pointed out.
I pulled two shirts. And this bro right behind me, he goes, oh, follower mentality. He likes the same. Bro, he likes the same shirts. And then I'm like, oh, there's also some Levi shirts right around here. So they don't have one of my size though. And right when I say that, bro comes in and eats it, and I'm like, bro, follower mentality.
Dude, no. Okay, honestly, fair enough, follower mentality. But like, dude, I want to be so honest. I think those shirts were genuinely better than the other ones they had. Because they were. They were. Like the other one was literally just like, it kind of reminded me of a Hot Topic shirt where it was literally just like a picture of like the arc. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
it's like a box. It's just a box art of like, it was literally just like a box art of Makima, and like the Chainsaw Man one that we got was pretty much just that too. But like it had like that VHS like glitch look on it. So at least it was like, even though it was like a very, and also not to mention it was all like just outlined.
yeah.
Like it wasn't in, like it just looks so much better. And the Toji one too, it's like it's nice and simple. It just says Toji.
Dude, I don't have like any purple shirts. Like, not only that, but like I like just the simple design that's like right here, and it says I forget what it says. I think it says Heavenly Restriction.
Restriction, that's what it is.
But yeah, dude, it's just such a nice fucking shirt. And in the Levi one, I saw that one at Disney, and I was like, I don't know, do I want to get it? But like I'd already gotten like 3 or 4 shirts at that point, so I was like, I'm gonna wait. And so I was like, you know what, I'll get it this time.
It was on sale for like $5 there too, so like that was like I literally would have copped it as well, but it was literally just the fact that they just didn't have it in my size.
No, yeah, but they were all goated shirts. I thought they were all fucking sick. I like literally I heard about the collab, but I didn't know like this shirt was like one that they had, and I was like, damn, okay, that's fucking
They had it.
peak.
They had one that was like Gojo on it. It was like literally like the throughout heaven and earth, I alone on the honor one pose. But dude, the Toji one was just like so like I didn't want to buy 2 white shirts, and I also don't have a Chainsaw Man shirt. So I was just like, we're getting this. So because I like that shirt because it makes me think about how great Chainsaw Man used to be. Did not deserve to be voted the best manga in New York Comic Con.
Dude, dude, no, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
Who let the people of Comic Con cook?
I don't, yeah,
Who
I don't know
them?
who voted for that one because that was kind of weird.
Dude,
But
I'm so like I don't want to get too much in the Chainsaw Man. Asa is not as good of an MC as Denji, and whoever the fuck the villain is supposed to be right now is not as good as Makima.
yeah,
Like, I hate the weird like Sukuna thing that's going on right now, like the F tier Sukuna arc right now.
honestly, you're kind of spitting. It's
Is
literally just Sakuna, dude.
it's just F tier Sukuna. So I don't know, whatever I guess, but
Like, yeah, dude, Chainsaw Man Part 1, peak. Chainsaw Man Part 2, like, bro,
best.
it's
I genuinely can't believe people voted that shit as the best manga for New York Comic Con. Like, I think the one chapter of Hunter x Hunter is fucking better. And I haven't read it.
I would say I don't know which one you're talking about, but if you were talking about the Hisoka fight against Krollo, then I mean, yeah, that's kind of a
Better.
given.
It's better. I haven't read it, but Crollo and Hisoka are in it, so it's probably better.
No, well, I don't know if it's like a new one from last year or what, but like, I'm talking about the one that was like the original, like Hisoka Krollo fight. But yeah,
Oh no. Like I think they fight again in like very recent chapters.
oh shit. Okay, then never
There was
mind.
literally like 1 or 2 chapters of Hunter x Hunter this year, and I think one of the two had like a little bit of a Crollo versus Hisoka fight.
I'm actually pretty hyped to read that at some point, but
Genuinely, the idea, like the concept of that is better than Chainsaw Man Part 2.
yeah. Um,
So NYCC, I don't know what you guys are waffling about, but yeah, I think that kind of wraps up day one then.
yeah, that's pretty much it for day one. We just took the train home. I don't think there was any issues with that. Um, yeah, I don't think there was, but we just took the train home. Literally tried to just go to sleep, and I think I fell asleep a lot easier that night than I did the first night.
Facts.
It wasn't as hard, but the we'll talk about it in the next video. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to drop a like, subscribe down below. Go check out Liam's channel. I almost said challenge. I don't know why.
I don't,
And he streams every fucking Thursday. And do you stream any? I forget. I know Thursday.
Tuesday and Thursday, those are the 2 days I stream.
And if you're seeing this in October, if I actually do get this out, hopefully by the end of October, he's doing some fucking Halloween streams on Saturdays. Danganronpa's coming up pretty soon, so
20. Oh, I don't. Danganronpa is probably gonna be on the 20. It's probably gonna be on a Sunday like afternoon because I am like crazy busy on the 28th. But
no, fair enough. Either way, go check him out. But with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
peace.